Is it just easier to be fat? That is the devil's work. Nasty! I, for some reason, am really popular among all the older ladies. Hi everybody, my name is Bee and I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds. You know, I think it's time that we choose a plan of attack. These past few weeks I've been working on the basic stuff, getting my hydration under control, eating healthier foods, you know, getting that mental game in check. And now I'm choosing a method to lose the weight for good. Just gonna wait for that dog to stop. You know what, there's a whole lot of nature sounds happening right now. We're just gonna switch locations. All right, take two. We are in my car. There should be no distractions, hopefully, other than when filming in the sweltering Savannah heat. Just kidding. I live in Colorado, but it's still wicked hot today. Hopefully we don't get a heat stroke, but here we go. Also, enough with the accents. Let's stop that. Like I was saying, how are we gonna lose this weight for good and make it something maintainable? Now, I've been trying to lose weight for as long as I can remember. I remember being in grade 5, cutting out workouts from Cosmo magazine, and then waking up early so I could do them in the morning before school. I went to Weight Watchers with my grandma in high school, and I really loved going to the meetings because I, for some reason, am really popular among all the older ladies. But I hated converting the calories to points because it was just like, why are we doing this extra step? Why are we converting calories to this imaginary point system?
You want to earn Shrewd Bucks? No. In fact, I'll give you 1 billion Stanley Nickels if you never talk to me again. What's the ratio of Stanley Nickels to Shrewd Bucks? The same as the ratio of unicorns to leprechauns.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, no tea, no shade. Weight Watchers works for like a ton of people, and I know that people do it for the rest of their life, but like it's just not my thing, girl. I tried counting macros. I tried that whole green coffee bean pill thing. I tried buying workout programs. I tried bootlegging workout programs. Shanti, don't come for me. I don't know how to burn a DVD. My friend does though. I just happened to acquire a copy of your Brazilian butt lift workout. And does my booty look lifted to you? No. You know why? Because I only did it once and then I never touched it again. I tried drinking apple cider vinegar twice a day, which let me just tell you, if there ever was a substance that was created by Satan himself, girl, it's apple cider vinegar. That is the devil's work. Nasty! Never again. Never again. But those are all things of the past. And you know what? I'm not counting them as failures. I'm just counting them as, you know, research. Now I know the things that work for me and the things that don't. Since I started this whole journey, I've been researching and kind of seeing what else is out there. And I started thinking about the future. And that's always when it starts getting like really daunting. That's where a solid feeling of dread comes in. Because I start thinking about when I'm at my goal weight. I start thinking to myself, what's that gonna look like? What am I gonna have to do for the rest of my life to maintain that weight loss? Am I gonna have to eat like a bird and be obsessed with tracking calories? Am I gonna have to work out 7 days a week? Is it just easier to be fat? Would I be happier that way? I needed something that wouldn't cripple my metabolism, wouldn't result in a plateau, and that was cheap. Because your girl is trying to level up in life and be financially free. I'm trying to pay off my student loan. I'm trying to save up for a down payment on a house. You know, get on that adult-ish. And I don't have the cash to be making it rain on some kind of fancy diet shakes or elixirs. Girl, we're gonna do this the natural way. We're gonna get snatched au natural and for free. Now, fair warning, like everything I do, it is not gonna be sexy. You aren't gonna be seeing those big flashy titles, you know, the ones that are like, I lost 100 pounds in 2 months. Girl, this is gonna be gradual, sustainable, responsible weight loss. This will be me implementing the mini cut cycle. So let me tell you what that is, because I had never heard of it prior. So let me learn you some knowledge. Oh, we need some air. Okay, sorry, it was so hot in that car, I was having a heat stroke. Last location change, I promise. Anyway, you have maintenance calories, which are the total number of calories you can eat in a day to stay the same weight that you are now. And in order to lose weight, you have to go into a caloric deficit. There are approximately 3,500 calories in 1 pound. That means in order to lose 2 pounds a week, you have to reduce your maintenance calories by 7,000 calories a week, or 1,000 calories a day, if you break it down like that. So the thing about your body is it wants to maintain that homeostasis, which is just a fancy way of saying that that mofo doesn't want to change. It wants to stay the same way you are now. It's feeling like everything's kosher, everything's good where we're at. Why are we going so fast? So that means when you eat less calories, you're signaling to your body that we don't need that much to survive. Your metabolism slows and your body is becoming more efficient with calories, which we don't want. Hear me out, because that sounds counterintuitive. I mean, usually always we're striving to be more efficient, right? Wrong. Because the more inefficient your body is with calories, that means that the more you can eat at maintenance and while losing weight. I don't want to hit my goal weight and eat a measly 1,100 calories a day. I want to be eating 2,000 calories at maintenance when I am in my dream body. Because you know that your girl loves food. We do that by implementing a mini cut cycle. So there's a less aggressive approach and a more aggressive approach to this whole mini cut cycle thing. In the less aggressive approach, you're going 2 weeks in a caloric deficit, and then you switch over to 2 weeks at your maintenance calories. Now, I'm going to be doing the more aggressive approach to this. I'm going to be eating for 3 weeks in a deficit, and then 1 week I'm going to go back up to my maintenance calories. And I'll try to do my maintenance week the same time that my shark week is going on, which if you know, you know. But if you don't know, I'm talking about my period. Because I don't know, I just feel like that's the week that my body kind of needs those extra calories. I don't know. It seems to be like the logical choice. So what this is supposed to do, kind of trick your body into accepting the weight loss, because it's like easing you in gradually as opposed to like just a shock to the system. It lets your body dip your toe in, realize everything's okay, we're not going into starvation mode, those kinds of things. So in order to find my maintenance calories and the calories that I need for a deficit, I turned to all these online calculators. Girl, I tried a bunch of different ones. I'll link the best one down below. It's taking into account like your age, your gender, your height, your weight, how active you are. What I like about this calculator is it tells you its definition of what exercise is. Because according to some people, going on a walk is strenuous, and to others, it doesn't really get their heart pumping at all. So like it kind of breaks that down a little bit better, so you can get a more accurate number. So I found out that my daily maintenance is 2,555 calories to stay this weight that I am now. But in order to lose 2 pounds a week, I'd have to be at 1,555, which is just cutting my maintenance calories down by 1,000, which I had explained earlier. So on this plan, the maximum amount of weight that I can lose a month is 6 pounds. So I actually started tracking my calories this week with MyFitnessPal, which is a free app, and it had me eating only 1,300 calories a day, which is pretty low. But at the time when I like set it all up and everything, I put not very active, which I completely wasn't. Like I was pretty much like a potato. But since then, I started a 21-day challenge to walk, jog a mile a day, which that video will be coming out soon, so keep your bananas peeled. So I didn't go back in and account for like my increase in activity. I need to go back in and adjust that. But I did weigh in this morning and I weighed 241.4 pounds. Now last week we weighed 245.2 pounds. So that means we lost 3.8 pounds this week, you know, which is great. Like I'm ecstatic. Like, of course I want to see this weight come off, but moving forward, I'm going to be going at a much slower pace. So we're just kind of like throwing the mini cut cycle onto like what I've already been doing, which is the intermittent fasting. So that won't change. And I'm just trying to like get my nutrition in check, eat more protein and healthy fats and like maybe a little bit less refined carbs. I will be doing some videos about like what I eat in a day and stuff, like what I'm consuming to lose weight. But in the meantime, you guys can follow my Instagram because I normally post like food pictures there, or, you know, like daily mini updates. My thought process is that I'm gradually going to be increasing my activity levels while I'm losing weight. So they kind of offset each other. So I shouldn't have to really adjust my maintenance or deficit calorie numbers until I lose about 50 pounds or so. Now, obviously I'll keep monitoring that and I'll adjust accordingly. You know, I've never done this before. I don't know. And it's like a little bit scary to be like, oh, I'm just gonna eat to maintain this week. You know, you get impatient and stuff. I'm just really hoping that the benefits of this are worth having to be a little bit more patient. It's supposed to boost metabolism and avoid plateaus. It's cheap and it's natural. I'm not gonna be feeling deprived in like the food department. And also a bonus, I've heard that if you lose weight gradually, you kind of reduce your chances of having loose skin. You know, just food for thought. And I will definitely update you guys on my progress and how I'm feeling about this whole process in like a couple of months, you know, time enough to let me go through a couple cycles and like really get a feel for it. But with that being said, I am so sorry that this video was so information heavy. Like, I just got so excited that like I finally found something that seems like it's gonna work really well. But just know that I appreciate you for watching this video and for following along on my journey and being so supportive. Like, you guys are awesome in the comments. Like, it kind of like melts my heart, like just a little bit. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.